Hello and welcome to the Car Service Podcast brought to you by Beyond Limits. I am Kevin. I'm sitting here with my co-host Josh, and I'm also sitting here with Tim and Dave, the leaders of Beyond Limits Podcast, Beyond Limits Car Club, the whole entire thing. So we're going to start off today with why are we here? What kind of stuff do we drive? What kind of things that we want to get into? We're going to go through a vast variety of topics over the time that we're here. But to start off, we're going to start a little light, and then we're going to start with that. So, Josh, let's start off with you, buddy. What are you driving these days?
So I am driving a 2020 Hyundai Veloster N in chalk white.
Okay.
It is the performance pack. I have some light modification done to it, mostly on the bodywork side, but I have a little bit of a boost bump to it. I'm running with a slight chip tune, but it's been great. I mean, I beat the balls off that car every single day. And I'll be honest, like when I bought that car 12,000 miles, it's been good. It's at 85 now in the past 3 years, so like I really can't complain. I apologize for that voice crack, but we're gonna move on from that, and I'm gonna kick this back to Kevin. How about you, sir?
All right. So my car, well, one of the cars, but my club car, I guess that's probably what we're going to focus on right now. 92 Toyota MR2. Some people have seen it. Some people see it time to time. It's the unicorn, as it's been dubbed, because it comes out 3 times a year.
Literally.
If
that, and it makes me laugh because the more people say it, I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna sit where it sits. Whatever. It'll hurt my feelings. Anyway, so 92 MR2 had a 4th gen turbo motor swapped in from Japan. I've had that car. May was 10 years with that car.
Wow.
That's great.
Not a thing I haven't touched on it. Pretty much head to toe. Powertrain wise, suspension, stuff like that, and some cosmetic stuff. I had the car painted, whatnot.
It used to be red, right?
It was red, red, and you can still kind of see it in some spots. And I challenge anybody to find some spots because it's not hard to find.
What color is it now?
It is Laguna Seca blue from the early 2000s BMW color palette, if you will. Personally, I think probably one of the best BMW colors ever produced, but that's my opinion, and hey, maybe a topic for later. So with that being said, that's the short synopsis of that fine little piece of machinery. Tim, I'm going to bring it over to you. What kind of wheels get you around these days?
Primarily for the car club, I have 2. Okay. I am a Subaru enthusiast, I would say. Never, I guess, thought I would be there, but it just kind of happened. I own a 2013 Subaru BRZ. It has been a car I've owned for 9 years now. Going on 9 years. I'm like 8 and like 3/4 going on 9 years. And it was primarily a car I just, got for the first few years. I was young. I drove it very hard, enjoyed it. And then
the balls off of it.
Yeah. After that, I finally, I guess got a big boy job and was able to start modifying it to the way I wanted, and I did everything. I did a good few years of car shows with it, and then now it's a show car turned track car. I'm going to hit a few track days this year with it, and hopefully have a good time. Use it. It's spent a lot of time in the garage and not being driven. The fear of making it not perfect and all that definitely kind of wears on you, and you get over it, I guess I would say.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
I'll
second that because for a long time, I mean, even though I don't drive my car a lot now, that was like one of the biggest fears I had was like, and I kind of kick myself now looking back at it, is I think I made the exterior a little too nice to where I was afraid, because the car has a lot of potential, kind of like Tim's car, to the same degree. You put that much money, time, and effort into it, and they can be, I mean, the BRZ is a great platform. MR2 is a great platform. It can be a really, really competitive car in other aspects.
Absolutely.
But, like, the fear of making it too nice and, kind of ruining the experience in that aspect. Well, it all depends on what you do. But like you said, you changed gears, so now we're here. So that's cool.
So my second car is a 1998 Subaru Legacy. It's a GT Bilstein edition. Factory 5-speed twin-turbo EJ20R. And it's a pretty nifty little car. It's a station wagon. It's a wagon. And I've always had a soft spot for wagons.
Yes.
So once I kind of stumbled upon this car, and I guess me and my wife were having a debate of me needing something a little bit more family friendly, and somehow I talked my way into that. I found it in my research of looking for a sporty station wagon is what I ended up wanting, and that's how I ended up with it, and it's been a great car ever since. It's a fun car. I got big brakes on it. I put a set of 2-piece Volks from the same era, so they're a period correct wheel, and I just drive it. It's a fantastic car. I'll take it to car shows. I'll go pick up groceries, and yeah.
And it's if you look behind us, if you could see it, it's right there. Look,
Yes,
hey, look at that.
That's not it.
Anyway,
A stick of butter.
I was gonna say, what is your
Gotta be
internal
quicker
code?
than that.
797 Cashmere Yellow is my paint code, otherwise known as unsalted butter.
Or butter stick. So that is the internal dub,
I love that.
just like the unicorn.
Yeah.
Nobody likes it. Anywho, so we're back to Dave. Dave. On the hot seat, Dave is over there. If everybody doesn't know, that's Dave Smith. Dave Smith, what do you drive, Dave Smith? What gets you around these days?
My
Anyway.
my original club car was a 2004 F-150, but then I grew up and
Wow.
got a 2013 Mustang GT, and I've had that for about 7 years now.
Okay.
And I love it. I feel like I'm right now kind of in the same area where you guys were, where I'm putting more money into it, and like now I'm like every time I drive it, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, the panic.
The panic of
Yeah.
oh my god, I got a rock chip. Oh no.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. But I got
Oh my God, a deer.
yeah, so that happened. I was driving it home we were getting dinner one night. And I did hit a deer, but it's back after 2 years.
I was there.
You were
It
there.
was almost my car.
And so was the guy behind the camera, Jackson.
Yes. Jackson's here.
He was also there.
It's actually to argue. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
We would argue that it was probably his fault.
The deer?
Yeah, no, he went that way.
Actually, it was definitely Jackson's fault. It's always
He led you to it.
He
Now
did
that we
lead me
have,
to it.
said something about him. We'll introduce him. Jackson today.
Oh
He's our
yes,
sound
behind
guy.
the camera.
He is the man behind the camera.
Jackson, let's get a little clap. Thank you.
You might
Always.
you might see him on the podcast. We haven't decided if we want him on yet or not.
Yeah.
If he is
so-
if he
Not
is
sure if he's
here,
allowed.
he's gonna have to get an introduction. That's just his thing. He needs to make sure that everyone knows who he is. So Jackson is behind the sound today.
he's also the face of the podcast, guys. Just
He's
so
the
you
face
know.
behind the
Oh,
YouTube
yeah,
channel. Check
you-
out the YouTube channel too.
You don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
who he
yeah.
is, but maybe at some point he will be the face.
Yeah,
But we're not quite sure.
I'd also like to point out real quick before I continue, we are in front of a live studio audience right now. We have a couple of club members here that you can't see and you probably won't see, but but they will.
They may never be on the podcast.
They may no, they'll be on the podcast eventually.
They may or may not have just flipped us off.
they-
But we take that as a term of endearment.
They also may or may not have jumped timing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. That is
On today's episodes of Shots Fired.
yeah. But no, yeah. So I got that Mustang, and yeah, it's currently my show car. So like Tim's was, and Kevin's kind of still is.
No, it's just a car.
You should talk about the broken suspension.
It is all right. Yeah, a couple modifications that I have it on air suspension, carbon fiber fenders. It's all cosmetic stuff. It's nothing.
As Tyler Bowden would say, car goes.
Yeah, as you saw, it's probably on the YouTube channel. Quick shout out to the YouTube channel if you haven't already subscribed and check it out. We got some cool content on there. More on the way. So
And it's also behind us.
it is behind us.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, that is my that's my
That's your round out.
my round out.
That's
Yeah,
where we're at.
That's where we're at.
All right. So some would say stable Mustang boy. That was
Stable.
me. Stop it.
Stable.
You're turning red. I love it. It's
Yeah,
great.
whatever.
Oh no, we talked
Whatever.
about my Mustang.
If you couldn't tell, I get a lot of smack. For this,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's good stuff.
Especially for me. Anyway, so we're bringing it around. I think the biggest thing is probably underlining or the underlying thing here of the whole podcast is that we are all here from the car club.
Yeah.
The Beyond Limits Car Club. And I kind of want to shoot this over back to Dave. Maybe just in case if you didn't know, or maybe you're unfamiliar, or you were interested, or just wanted to understand maybe a little bit more. Just tidbits, history, going through that. So, Dave, let me throw that back to you. Give us some overview here of where we're at, where we came from, and what we're doing.
All right, yeah. So Beyond Limits Car Club, as you can see, this podcast is kind of brought to you by.
Brought to you by.
So we are all members and admins of this club. Everyone in this room, actually, currently. So we started back in 2017, June 2017, with a buddy of mine. We started out at Best Buy, and we kind of.
What did you do at Best Buy, Dave?
I'm an IT guy.
Okay, good.
I work for Geek Squad.
There we go.
I know you were waiting for that.
I was waiting.
Yeah, I figured. But we. Yeah. But so we started there. It is over time. We grew it in a different way. We focused more on the personal relationship than we did just having a car and
numbers.
just being in the scene and numbers and hey, you want a banner, and that we wanted to stray away from that. And at that time, it was kind of a newer thing to do that. Everyone was just throwing banners on cars. Obviously, you had your clubs that have been around for long periods of time,
Right.
But we were trying to be a little bit different, and then so we got like 5 people to join, and we started going to some events. And
That's a lot.
yeah, 5 people to start is a good number, but and then throughout time, we got Tim, we got a couple of you guys, which I'm sure we'll talk to.
Yeah, we'll
in
go
a second
through. Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, our whole thing was, you got to have a nice car, but it's also about
It was
the
more
person.
more than the car.
Exactly,
It was
it's more than the car.
The car was the accentuation.
What
Yeah.
you bring to the club.
Oh,
Exactly, what you bring to the club.
Right.
Exactly, what and and not in a way of like what can you what are you bringing us? It was like, all right, well,
Your vibe,
if
your
you're-
attitude, your blending. Do you blend in? Do you fit well?
Yeah, so in that sense, I would say we're a little bit different with that. But yeah, we recently have started to do more public stuff. I mean, we kept it more on the wraps. We had social media, we had Instagram and stuff, but now doing the YouTube, Tim and I have come around to doing that, and you guys the podcast. So I think we're taking another leap currently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Back in, for some people might know, 2019 area, we were.
I was gonna say, what was kind of the evolution of the first steps there? Like,
So we from 2017 to 2018, we really didn't do much. We did just go to events. We were a car club. We were
building.
the building. Is the great way of putting it. In 2019, we partnered with another company, and we started doing events. And those events really took off.
Was there anybody here that wasn't part of that? I think everybody here was.
No, I think
Everybody was here, yeah.
He may have not have. He may not.
Yeah.
I know.
I wasn't.
Oh,
That's true.
That's right.
That is true.
That's
You
been
weren't
there
a
for
part
about
of
3
it.
years.
I was not. No, I've
my
only been here
God.
for 3 years.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, we'll touch on that, but yeah. That's, so okay, yeah. So
That's
Josh,
a good point. Yeah. I
so-
didn't even think about. I didn't even realize that
I
either.
didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like I've been here a lot longer than that.
I feel like you've been here longer than
I
that.
agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
But no, in 2019, we started catching on, doing more events. Our popularity grew, and then unfortunately that virus hit, and in 2020, just everything kind of started going downhill. It was kind of a rough time for everyone, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Arguably not a bad time for cars, though.
not
No,
for
I
cars.
was
Like
not.
over coronavirus.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I was gonna say it was over coronavirus. That, a lot
Like
of
right
again. That's a
that
topic that
February, I
maybe
did
we
the
can,
car
of course,
show, then I
yeah,
did the
yeah,
work
another
on it.
topic
Oh,
we
yeah.
can touch on a little bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think during the coronavirus, we sat down and we were like, okay, what are we going to do for the future? Then in 2022, we partnered with Maple Shade Township. We did Cars on Broadway, and we really pushed that. The events a lot more. I
Yep.
would say now we've kind of died down a bit in terms of doing events, but that's why now we're on
Yeah.
the next step, which would be
The next rebuild.
2024,
step. Yeah.
2025.
Yes.
We started doing the Philly Auto Show.
Yeah.
And then now we're doing the YouTube. Thank
Yep.
you, Tim. And now the podcast. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's kind of our history.
Next year, I would definitely say we're going to look into going to more events and
Oh, yeah.
also hosting a few of our own events solely.
Solely. Yep.
Yeah, just our own, start to finish car show me and Dave were talking about. And yeah, we definitely, we're taking a step forward and we want to take an even bigger step forward next year and
Yeah.
see if we can, give this a really good few years of pushing where it takes us.
Yeah, I'm excited for next year.
If
Honestly.
anybody wanted to look up the definition of foreshadowing. Somebody dictionary, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Tim. I would say 2025 is I'm going to say our year of reconstruction because we're starting on new things. We're getting new members.
We
getting
restructured the club a little
we
bit. We're taking
definitely
a more serious
restructured.
role with the members. It was,
Yeah.
Which is going to continue.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. Kind of
we have
step
people
on and move forward.
Oh yeah, we have
Yeah.
people that want to join. We have people that so you're going to see things change and evolve as time goes on.
Absolutely.
Which is,
Oh,
which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
I mean,
sure, for sure.
we're even talking about what happened, like a motorsports division at some point too. Yeah,
That is one of the things.
Ray actively does track. He's one of our members. I hope to join him at the next track day. So
Yeah.
there'll be 2 active members. If not, maybe a couple more might tag along at that track
I think
day.
Mike.
So
Mike said he was going to. Yeah.
yeah, so
I-
we're hopefully going to, step into a motorsports aspect. We don't know how far we'll take that or anything of the such, but we definitely have plans, and we're going to try to get there.
It's a good idea of where
I
we're
would-
going. A
I
good
would-
idea of where we're going.
I would really like to find, like, if I could find another SW chassis that wasn't, like, in good shape, absolutely 70s style rally car.
Dude, just buy a Fiero.
Now that's
Like, pod light,
Just buy a Fiero.
lifted, just
buy a
no,
Fiero.
No,
Just
no,
buy a Fiero.
No. Stop it.
you're talking to the MR2 like, dude, like you can't tell him to buy a Fiat.
No.
You know how many people probably
I'll
make
do it
fun of
again.
that?
Buy a Fiero.
Oh, that, and yo, has that got a K motor in it? No, it doesn't. But I'm gonna start telling people it does
Yeah.
for funsies because nobody knows what it looks like anyway.
So I guess real quick, since we're touching on us in the club, why don't we all say how long we have been in the club?
Yeah.
Obviously Dave started it; he's day one. But between us 3, would you like to go first, sir?
Wow, I think we already spoke on that. It was 3 years about now. Yeah.
3 years.
Which is crazy. I definitely thought it was longer than that.
Yeah.
It seems like it
Yeah.
should be, but it's not.
Tim?
I have been in Beyond Limits for just about 8 years now. And it's been a long time. I would say 6 of those years, maybe 5.5 of those years, actually being in a president or, I guess, admin role
Yeah.
of the club. And, doing a lot of planning and helping Dave with events, and just saw the vision, and me and Dave went.
I looked back, and I think it said 2019. I think
For you?
so.
Really?
I think so.
I feel like it's been longer than
I
that.
do too, but I think it said 2019, if I remember correctly.
So
So-
with that point where I was saying,
Yeah,
Like-
rough. But no, I could have swore it was longer than
it's got to be
It's
longer.
gotta
than
be
that.
longer.
It's
Something's
got
not
to be
right.
longer. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe
Well,
18? Maybe end of
actually
18?
no. Actually, you're probably right.
No, because it was before all the COVID stuff. Like, well before that.
Yeah, but so we had our season.
2019 was before COVID.
Yeah.
COVID
No,
didn't
but I'm
start till
saying
the
it
end
was
of
even, like,
2019.
well before
like,
that. Maybe
beginning
it
of
was
2020.
No, it
2019.
wasn't. No, but you know why? Because we had our season opener. You were the cover car for our season opener, and I remember because it was a big deal. Because
Yeah.
it was the first time the MR2 was going to be posted like on a flyer, and
So
I was
we
like,
have
"Yo,
to go
this
back.
is sick," and it did very well.
We have to go back and look.
We definitely got, but
I
that was
wanna
our
say maybe
2020
it was-
season opener. That was right before the
Okay,
road
so
shut
maybe
down.
maybe it was then.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's roughly, if I remember correctly, about mid 2019.
Mid 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what, math, if we're mathing 6 years
6
at this
years.
point?
Yeah,
6 years, yeah.
That's still a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was.
You're vested. You
I
ain't leaving.
I'm leaving right now. That's it for me, boys. After this, out of a dirt
Oh
track.
my gosh.
See you later.
What can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
What has been right now? I'm going to go through each one of you. I'm not a host, but I just want to. What was your so far your favorite moment?
This man said
With,
I'm not a host.
With the club, I'm not a host.
Goofy.
What has been your so far in the 6 years you've been here? Your favorite moment being in the club?
If you guys don't have one, I got one to
I-
fire.
I-
right now.
I know.
Go ahead.
I know.
Go
Tim
ahead.
probably has a
One
few.
clip. One clip.
Tim fired off. Go ahead.
My favorite moment will go back to an era of about 2019. And I'm going to say the when we used to get the H2O house.
Oh,
Being able to cook everyone some chicken parm, have a whole group dinner, the vibes, cruising, it's a weekend of driving and enjoying cars with your friends in a beautiful place. And that is hands down one of my favorite things we used to do. And unfortunately, it's not a thing anymore. But it did
I
create
miss
some
those.
really good memories.
I
we
wasn't-
weren't even that ratchet. Like we were just there to hang out. But it was.
Dave said we showed up. We were not rowdy. We had
Yes.
fun. That was it.
I think like that I'm gonna have to agree with you actually. You making that chicken parm made all the difference though. That was fantastic.
Made like 30 pieces of chicken
Oh
part to
my
feed the whole
god,
house.
so much chicken.
When I had
Yeah,
hours
I was
there, like,
I was not there. I definitely was not
Yeah.
part of that. Unfortunately, I
Well,
wasn't.
I don't think actually that was probably before you joined. Actually,
Yes,
That was
yes.
before you
The last one was like right around
yeah, but
probably where I joined. Yeah.
Well, the last H2O in Ocean City was 2020, and you were at Bear Mountain. So,
Right. Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah, makes
anyone
sense.
else? Josh, you got what you in the 3 years that you've been here? I seriously thought it's been longer than that.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite point?
Favorite point in the club, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's like, I gotta think. Jesus, you guys suck.
Thanks for.
stink.
Hold on. I joined like right as all the events started slowing down. All
That's
right?
valid.
So
That's
like,
valid. That's
so like,
valid.
I wasn't here for all the fun stuff. But that being said, if you guys reference the YouTube channel, which would be a great idea, please do
yes.
it. Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
We went to a rally in Wellsboro.
It is behind it.
Yeah, right there,
us
right
right
there,
now.
that one right there. Blast! That was awesome.
That was a great time.
that was a really good time.
Yeah, no,
Going
God,
for
I can't even. I have no
and it was
words
a club
how much
event because
fun
we
that
went
was.
for the club to go record this.
Yeah.
That was an awesome time.
Check out the video. Get the
Yeah,
see some of those
absolutely.
clips.
That video.
Right behind us, actually.
If you didn't know, it is right there.
Kevin, have you thought of your favorite moment yet?
Yeah, I already know it. Yeah,
You know it?
Yeah.
All right,
The
go
auto
ahead.
show.
Sure. Well, let's hear
It's
it.
Launch
the auto show.
Send it.
Absolutely.
The auto show.
Oh, the auto show. I didn't
auto
hear
show.
you say that. My bad.
I said it 5 times.
I'm an idiot. It's fine.
The auto show. I think overall because
Yep.
I mean, as coming from the Philadelphia Auto Show, just to be
Yeah,
clear
just
for
to be
anybody that's not aware. So obviously, from being into cars and doing all this, I mean, I've been going to the Philly Auto Show since I was little,
right
like
there.
really little. You know what I mean? Yeah, right there.
Right on our wall.
Yeah, look,
Custom
right
alley,
there.
Philadelphia
Not there,
Auto Show.
but there.
2020.
But
Sorry.
So, but yeah, no, the auto show for sure. Just because, again, I've been going to it for so long, so many years, and you know the early years with the Dub Show and all that, and you know anybody that remembers
those were
that
good times.
how crazy that used to be.
Yeah.
And like that was like always like, hey, if you liked cars, like that was like the thing to shoot for, like that was the thing to be with, and like kind of shoot for, like go for, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and now that we've had the experience and the opportunity, shout out Hector, thank you. I know you'll shout him out quite a few
Yeah,
times,
Hector, love
but
him.
thank you for giving us that opportunity, from the bottom of our hearts. I'll speak for myself and probably most of the people
Absolutely.
that gave us that opportunity to be a part of that. But as a whole, that's probably my favorite overall. Just that week, and I wasn't there the whole time. I mean, I spent as much time as I could there, but just that whole week, that whole experience. Granted, a little stressful. The weather, yeah, but the weather and like the show itself was cool. Like we had it, everything's run very well. He takes care of us well. He takes care of all the vendors well.
Yeah.
That was simple. The weather aspect was frustrating.
Having it in
because-
February kind of.
yeah, welcome to the Northeast. Hey, look, it's going to snow the day you have to go in, clear all week, snow the day you have to leave.
Yeah,
Thanks
yep.
a lot. So, and then, that was a little bit
We'll
extra.
do it again.
But
We'll do it again.
And we are doing it again.
My favorite from that is like you touched on me. I went with my dad, and it was just cool to see a dad bringing their son to come check out our cars.
The family,
yeah.
the
It
family
just,
aspect, yeah.
Like that was my dad and me at one point, and now someone else is doing it.
Oh, sure.
And it's
Right.
I am able to present something of mine to be there for them to see. It's a cool aspect of it.
And on maybe taking a step. I mean, a couple days that I was there, there was, again, same thing, a lot of families, a lot of children and stuff like that. And I let a few people through the ropes and just sit in the car and take pictures.
Yeah.
In my car, because I was just like, dude, I used to do that. I would always want somebody to do that. Unfortunately,
Oh, God, yeah.
Unfortunately, we grew up with the old school car show guys. Don't touch my W30 because it's worth so much money. Be like, dude, I'm sitting in the car. I'm a 5-year-old kid. I'm not gonna break anything. Like, come on, relax.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't stare at my paint. You're gonna swirl it. Okay, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, give me a break, please. But again, at the same time, like, it's funny because I'm sure we've all had those experiences at, like, especially classic car shows. Sorry, I'm diming them out. It is what it is. We all know it's true. So, but like, it's like, dude, like, I'm here because I like cars. I want to be around cars. I want to be with cars. Like,
Yeah.
I feel that, like, just, letting that little kid just, even if they don't like cars, they just like the experience. They're going to remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if-
yeah, I
And if
agree.
that gets them in the cars and it's one less thing that, they may not do or something like that, who knows?
Yeah.
That could be a pivotal moment. And that's what's cool to me.
One more kid's financial ruin.
Oh yeah, this is
Yes.
not a cheap hobby. But no, I agree. We're going back. Tim and I were talking about we're going back.
Yeah,
we
for
are
sure.
doing
We
it
have to
again.
do it bigger.
We're doing
Yeah.
it bigger. We
We
got
have some
We're gonna have a-
ideas.
we have
Hopefully, we can put
ideas.
those ideas down.
And we got a lot more cars.
We
coming
got
this
some
year.
ideas.
We have some ideas.
Again,
We
flip
wanna
to your
make
dictionary
our-
and look for
our
the word foreshadowing.
Display fantastic.
But yeah. So
That's great. That's great. I think
That'll be a
that's-
good place to end the
Yeah, I
pilot.
think
Yeah, I
that's,
agree.
that's where
I
we
agree.
need. Welcome and thank you for joining us. This is our pilot introduction. Whatever.
To introduce
One
the
of the
four
two.
primary faces of this. Obviously, the two primary faces, and then me and Dave
You get
will-
to see
will be
us.
frequent flyers.
yes, you'll see us. You'll see Tim and I on the podcast.
Introduce everyone and
Yeah.
get you guys acquainted and
Yeah.
used to our host here.
Of course, of course.
Well, that was it. Thank you for guys for posting into car service today, presented by Beyond Limits, and we'll see you all for the first episode.
Bye.
Peace.